I don't think about the Olympics, to be honest. I think you just get fit and just do what the coaches tell you to do, really, and yeah, just get on the bike and race. Really, I don't really try and overthink it in terms of prioritising or this, that, and the other. It's just I think we're quite greedy in our nature because we race so much as well as cyclists. Unlike some other sports where you may only have 2 or 3 races a year and you have to get those races right. We race so much that you can afford to make mistakes and things and come back a week later and rectify it and win again. Cycling is such a different sport, and it's quite difficult to explain it in layman's terms as to the proximity of the Tour de France to the Olympics, how that really isn't that much of a problem in cycling, whereas in other sports it's sort of people can't get their heads around doing a marathon and then doing another marathon at the Olympics a week later. It's sort of cycling, you can do that really because we race so much, we're so used to it.
You mentioned Mark Cavendish now being on board. What sort of difference will that make, do you think, for the team?
I don't think it will make a lot of difference in how the feel of the team, because already slotted into, we had a training camp not so long ago and there was no different, it didn't feel any different to being away with the British cycling team. But obviously he brings a lot to the team in terms of his win rate. You know, he's guaranteed to win a bike race if it comes to a sprint, and just the way he is around everyone. You know, I think we're so used to having him around, certainly with the British team, so it doesn't feel any different to that really.
He says you know each other well. You squabble from time to time, is that right?
Yeah, all the time really. Yeah, we're not talking today, hence why we weren't. You know, but that's just the way we are. You know, he's like a little brother to me really, and we don't always get on, but you know, I love him to bits.
What have you fallen out about?
I don't know, nothing really, nothing in particular. I think he's got the ump over something else, so I just left him alone, to be honest. Didn't bother asking him how was his Christmas or anything like that, or Happy New Year, all the formal stuff like that.
The pressure will be on though, won't it? I mean, I know you're taking it in your stride.
Yeah, I think externally people like to sort of put that pressure on us, but I think internally it's not something we talk about on a daily basis. You know, I think it's just very business-like internally for us, and I think that's a surprise to a lot of people, because you do see a lot of athletes on the telly moaning about, oh, it's a big year this, you know, I'm nervous, you know, I can't believe it's finally upon us, I wish it was another year away and all this, and I think they're the ones that are going to probably fail at the Olympics, whereas kind of we've been planning for this now for 3 years, and I think it's just kind of a case of ticking boxes, and people hate that when you say ticking boxes, oh what. But I think that for us, that's how it really is, you know, and that's how it's always been.